Hey guys, what's up? Assassin here today, and I'm going to be doing another little playthrough slash guide on Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier, one of the DLC missions called Argent Thunder. This is going to be a complete challenge guide. I'm going to show you how to get basically all of the tactical challenges and the weapon challenge for the mission. Just in case you forgot about the tactical challenges, they are swift and silent, cross a bridge in under 5 minutes without triggering an alarm, Wolfhunter, kill before HVTs without being taken out by a sniper, and Eyes in the Dark, finish the mission without using your night vision goggles. The weapon challenge is called Pistolero, and basically this just means you have to kill 10 enemies in a row without missing a single shot. Really easy if you have a high powered pistol with a silencer and armor piercing rounds. So basically, I'm going to get straight into this. The first challenge we can do immediately is crossing the bridge in under 5 minutes without basically making an alarm. This is kind of vague in the way if it doesn't say be detected or become detected, it says make an alarm. And for a lot of people, this challenge will already be unlocked for them. And by that I mean already have a tick, so you won't actually have to complete it. But my way of doing it is basically going down to the left and up around underneath the APC, whereas everyone would actually go across the bridge or to the right, because there's actually a way to go across to the right, which I never knew about. On the other hand, there's basically 3 challenges to this mission. There is the one for not using night vision goggles, but if you're very good with your control, you really won't have to worry about it. So under the bridge there'll be this one guy here. You want to pop him off before you go up, because he will spot you, and if you don't kill him, then obviously you're going to set off being detected. With the alarm though, I'm not exactly sure what's up with that. Like, I do get detected here, but there's no way to clear the bridge because 4 people come out of that APC if you don't kill them. So what I do is I deploy the drone, get my teammates to basically mark up these people, and then I spam the APC with grenades. It kills the officer, kills the 4 people inside of the blast radius, and then basically there's just 1 person on the side of the bridge which my team has to eliminate. I normally also bring a tube for my MK14 to deal with vehicles like this. I don't know why I didn't bring it for this mission, but as you can see, I've just killed one of the officers and the 4 people inside, so all I've got left is a few people up here. I did try and make sure though, when I did do this, it was my teammates being detected, because as you would see in the first guide or the second guide, if your teammates get detected and not you, it doesn't count as being found out, which is a little interesting. The next thing I start doing here is basically using the pistol to get 10 kills without missing a single round. It's really easy if you use the high-powered pistols with armor-piercing rounds and a silencer. That way basically you have the stealth ability to go around, and only basically 1 shot to the back or chest up will kill straight away. As you can see by that little screen, I have got the swift and silent challenge done, and that means I've really only got 2 left, which is to do the 10 pistol kills and not get killed by a sniper. So really there's only 2 mission challenges, because you can use your drone for a lot of this mission and allow your team to kill almost everyone after you've done the pistols. The biggest key point I could probably give on doing the pistol kills is basically, I want to make sure all of your pistol kills are done before you actually engage in like proper combat. Because obviously when the enemies are aware that you're like attacking them, they'll be more erratic and they'll pop their heads up and down, and it's very easy to miss. Whereas you only need to put 1 round in a person to kill them with a pistol with armor piercing rounds, because it gives it that damage buff. And if you are doing it stealth, you're going to basically have standing still targets, so it's going to be really, really easy. Another key point is to have your drone up in a way that it will show and highlight as many enemies in that area you're going into as possible. So that way if you shoot someone, you'll know if someone will be able to see that dead body and they'll like trigger an alarm, and then you'll be kind of screwed. Which kind of happens to me at the end when I come up on this ceiling area, but I've already done all of the kills with the pistols, so it doesn't really matter. I actually didn't realize it was possible, but I almost got detected here on the part where I have to wait for my team to stack up. So I'm checking all the challenges I got to do, and all of a sudden it's just like goes red. I'm like, shit. Anytime I do a mission like this, I'll always take the flanking route, essentially. So what I do here is I kind of sweep around the right of the thing. I'm going to say rooftop. Yeah, rooftop makes more sense. I swing around to the right here. There's about 3 people you can kill, and after I get those 3 people, I get the challenge done. That allows me to then swing around and come behind anyone else, and that's pretty much the entire roof clear, except for obviously the fact that I missed one person, they detect me. And then about another 6 people pop out, and it's a bit of a gunfight, but it's pretty easy.
They're looking your way, watch it.
Luckily enough though, whenever you go prone in this game, as long as you're not too close to the enemy, or there's something between you and the enemy, it won't detect you, unless they're looking pretty much directly at you. So it makes it really easy to sneak up on enemies and kind of just screw with them. I still remember, if there's a campaign mission, you go into the desert, you have to like save this guy who's getting attacked, and you do a sync shot to save him, and then he takes you into this camp and you have to eliminate this like arms dealer or something. And when we were doing that as like a 4-player co-op, we were doing like a massive snake trail when we were following the guy. We're just still crawling along on the ground behind him. It was pretty fun. I kind of wish I had the footage now, because that was just us losing our shit. Just something so simple and stupid.
12 o'clock. Moving position. And 1 hostile. There, to the left. Dropped. Watch it. You're about to get spotted. Got eyes on the
Unfortunately, that is the guy who does detect me. I didn't have my drone set up in a way that I'd be able to see him. I kind of assumed there wouldn't be anyone there. And as you can see, basically, this is exactly what I mean with the pistol. As you'll see in a sec, I shoot the guy, I think that's going to kill him, but it doesn't kill him, and I miss a shot, and then I fire a 3rd one. Now that there is something you don't want to come across when you're trying to do the challenge, purely for the fact that if you have to do 10 kills, you're going to have to reset, and it's going to be very irritating. Luckily enough though, pretty much after this part, where you cleared a rooftop, you've done all of the main challenges. All you really have to do is make sure you don't get killed by a sniper, you don't activate your night vision goggles, and I think that's about it, because you've already done the pistols, you've already done the bridge. Yes, you just don't have to do night vision and get taken out by a sniper. So it's really easy. You can go basically full auto, you can use as many guns as you want. There's a few pieces and parts in the mission later on where basically you want to use a drone and use your teammates to kill everyone to avoid getting into a gunfight with an incredible amount of odds. Unless you want to do that, that's completely up to you, but to me it's a Ghost Recon game. You don't really want to engage in like full-on warfare unless it's completely necessary. Like this part, for example. I would definitely recommend, if you're doing this mission, bring a tube launcher. Basically a 203 will make short work of the gun turret and the Jeep in the corner. If you can take those out pretty much straight away, you'll have an easy time clearing this basically warehouse. Because all you have to do is essentially move up your troops, go into high ground, take out the people from the high ground and retrieve the data, and then you'll be on to your 3rd target. You can, however, actually mark the vehicles for your teammates to shoot. Obviously, they probably won't be packing armor-piercing rounds unless you actually are playing co-op with teammates. So you can shoot it, it will bring it down a lot, but you will waste quite a bit of rounds. Sometimes I do wish I had the 203 though, because anytime I have someone behind cover, air bursting fragmentation grenades, like the 203 launcher, it's very good for getting rid of people behind cover, and the amount of times you have to wait or fire rounds, because I am using armor piercing rounds with the MK14, but if you are shooting someone who's behind cover, you have like a 50-50 of hitting them. Sometimes I shoot through wood in this game and it doesn't go through. Other times I shoot through like 2-inch metal and it won't. So it's a little weird how it can go through thin ass objects, but sometimes it can't go through thin ass objects, and other times it will be like that with metal.
Going up. Take a knee, gentlemen. Check your gear. Overlord, this is Hunter. What have you got for us?
Hunter, Overlord, we've got a fix on the last two targets. Duca's troops are closing in on the area, so don't waste any time.
Hunter copies, Overlord. We'll advise when the second drive is recovered. All right, gentlemen, let's get this done. First target is Borisov. Take him down and secure the hard drive. Reloading. Camo's active.
To be completely honest, I probably should have deleted that little segment of footage heading up to that little regroup area,
Deploying drone.
because that was a lot of nothing.
Sniper.
Anyway, I'll head on to this section. This section here you can basically do entirely with marking of your teammates. All you have to do is basically work out which ones you can kill without the enemies noticing. So you watch me and I'll kind of be picking which ones I think won't overlap, and I'll pick them off one by one. So I killed the first two guys on the left, and then I'll kill, I believe, the guy on the top and the guy to the left. Something else I didn't realize until the end of this is an APC rolls up. I didn't see this when I was in the drone, so it must actually come in afterwards, because it should be right below where the drone is.
Two marked. Ready. On your call. Fourth target.
Yep. So I kill the three guys down the bottom, that leaves two people left, and then there should be one in an alley to my right where the resupply pack is. And as you can see, the APC's finally pulled up, and this is something I don't realize until I get basically all the way to the end. I'm actually very surprised that the APC doesn't notice all the dead bodies on the ground when I finally target everyone. So as you can see, that there is everyone dead. There is an APC. I can get by it, however I decided I should probably blow it up. The other person in the alleyway though, I quickly eliminate him. I'm surprised APC didn't notice that as well. Anytime you fire and miss someone and fire a second shot, the game sometimes glitches and you get detected. The reason I don't go after the APC straight away is the fact that I actually do need that ammo. I normally do pack a 203 launcher like I said earlier, however I only have frag grenades as the explosives. And since I can't really engage this target... Sorry, I'm just going to point out the fact that it tracks me here. I just find this funny. So I move across and it just stares at me. And you can even hear the turret like spinning. So that now is dead. For some reason I think I can jump over this, like as if it's Battlefield, but it's not. So I go up the stairs, I recover the drive. I do have to skip for a part because, like I said in my other video, this is with my other HD PVR, and as a result it does skip sections. So it will lead on to the next section where it's like basically an alleyway, and I'll have to kill Duca finally, I believe it is. Or not Duca, it's like one of the other officers. So now basically we move on to the last section of the campaign mission here we got. This one can be a little tricky. You got multiple reasons for this though. One, there's a lot of snipers in this area. This is pretty much where you're going to get your Wolfhunter tactical challenge done. I don't think there's really any other snipers in any of the other locations. There is a few in that area that's just been, but obviously I did use my teammates to kill them immediately, and all I had to do was with an APC. So what I do is I eliminate the sniper up on the top left of where I was, and then I move around the left hand side of the map. The other reason this is difficult, or could be difficult for some people, is the fact that there's an APC, a truck, and a sentry gun here. So I take the left hand way because obviously, as in the previous area, if you get too close to an APC, it can spot you regardless of being in stealth or being in prone, it will see you. So if you take the left hand way, you basically create as much distance between the two as possible, and it allows you to sneak around it.
Hunter, this is Overlord. Duca's troops are almost in position. You're running out of time. If you can get a long-range shot on Kuzman, take it.
There is also a very funny part with the sentry gun coming up. I thought I'd be the smart ass that I was and try and sneak around it. And I'll let the clip explain for itself coming up in a sec after I pass this APC.
I got eyes on an APC.
So obviously, as you can see to my right, my teammates are over here trying to go by it. And all there it is open ground. And as you can see, the APC wasn't even facing my direction and basically picks me up anyway. So it's smarter to take the left-hand way because you can flank around and come around the outside. And then really all you got to do is really sneak by this sentry gun like I was doing. Because, you know, my teammates are there, so it must be safe for me to go there as well. But, yeah, shit happens. If you are still watching this clip, my word of advice is, if you're trying to do it, perhaps try and be a smart ass as well and deploy the drone in its roller form and use a sonic pulse, maybe to temporarily EMP with the sentry gun. That's probably my suggestion, or bring EMP grenades. So I do leave my team downstairs, and then I go and kill the last officer by myself and recover the hard drive to get the Wolfhunter challenge done. So there's Wolfhunter done, and all I have to do is basically teabag this guy, get the 20G from getting the clean slate achievement, and then go downstairs and eliminate the APC. After that's done, you'll get the maximum effort, and there should be one more achievement you get. So it's pretty straightforward. This mission was pretty fun. It was going into basically like Russian territory. I'm trying to remember why, though, in my head, I didn't bring a 203 launcher, because a 203 launcher is so useful for these games. Like, throughout all of the DLC missions, if you watch all of my videos, I eliminate trucks, I eliminate EPCs, I eliminate helicopters, I eliminate everything that could possibly go wrong. Or even just assholes that sit behind cover for too long. I can destroy all of that with a well-placed grenade.
Gotta reload. Camo's up.
Something I should point out though is in this mission, if you do somehow activate night vision goggles by accident, you can restart the last checkpoint and it will revert.
We got an APC.
I did do a piece before where I went through and tested this out. I basically activated it immediately and then I turned it off and I went to restart and it doesn't stay cancelled, I guess, when you got a cross next to it.
Where is he? 2R6.
So if you ever go up to this point and like, hey, you know what, I'm gonna just like press down for some reason and
Visual on 2 more.
fuck up, you can always restart, which is really, really good, because if you got up to this point and then fucked up, you would be incredibly pissed off.
Contact. Looks like a sniper. Check your right. Mark target 3.
Anyway guys, we're pretty much coming up onto the end of the video now. I really hope I help you guys get all of the Raven Strike tactical challenges and weapon challenges. I've had really good feedback with the Secure Dawn DLC. It's kind of what probably actually motivated me to come back and do these missions. And I feel like I've done a lot better editing now because I've went back and done this. So a few things I want to say is basically I'll leave the links in the picture at the end and they'll be in the description. Basically I'm on Twitch now, I'm on Twitter, I've got a Facebook page. Facebook I don't really kind of update that often, so if you're going to get a question out of me, probably Twitter it or just follow me on Twitch and you'll be able to get it. And then obviously subscribe to my YouTube channel. As you'll see in the end of the mission, the last one I get is Eyes in the Dark and I get 100 over 100. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on my other platforms because that's where I'll be updating a lot of stuff. And voila, so there we go. Dirty work, maximum effort, clean slate, all of the tactical challenge, everything's been done. I hope you guys out with it, and I'll be seeing you around. Cheers.